Hello YouTube, it's Elon QP here, and I'm back from my annual visit to Stampaway, USA in Cincinnati. They gave us this great bag when we arrived Friday night. I always go to the preview party, and yeah, let's do it that way. Sorry not to set up, but it is what it is. Since I kept playing with my things, we got this really nice welcome book, and the theme for Friday night was like superheroes, and so people were dressed up in superhero costumes. I did not do any of that. In the booklet you get information. They want you to vote, and you have coupons. I'll flip through if anybody can find something. Stamp on it, and then Technique Junkies, Paper Tricks, Pink and Main. They were not, Paper Tricks was not there, but they're nearby, and so they advertise. Blank sheet for you to take notes, I guess. They were new to me, Blue Night rubber stamps, and they had a lot of scenic type stamps like Stampscapes, but not their brand, but stamps that look that way. And Stamp and Storage was there, and you got 20% off, but I didn't need any storage. Stampers Anonymous runs the thing, so of course they were there. And the floor was laid out, and here is like a list of the vendors. And one vendor that I did not find there this year, who was always there, was Judykins. So I could not get me some more diamond glaze. They're definitely not there. I walked around because I don't usually look at this right away, and they were gone. And then you get all of their info, so where you can find them in case you want to patronize them after the Mason Row, Simon Says Stamps, Northlands, Creek Banks, and so that was that. So now what you really came to see is what about, or at least that's what I really came to show you. So Friday night, I think this is not the Friday night bag. Nope. Okay, so this is not the Friday night bag. Sorry. So this is the Friday night bag. Okay, so I went, probably my first stop was, my first stop was at Technique Junkies, because I like their things, and there's going to be rattling, so I'm sorry about that. I saw this earring dangles kit, and it was $20, and I want to make earrings. Yes, I could cut them with a silhouette or a cricket or something like that, but I don't want to. So that's that, and you got everything you really needed. You got the dies, you got the vegan leather, and the earring hardware. So I'm good there. I didn't need any earring hardware because I used to make jewelry and sell it. And then also from that booth, I got the simple strips where you can cut all of your stamps and all of your sayings in one fell swoop. So that's how it is. It lines up with the actual stamps, which have, I'm going to stop trying to hold things up to the camera. My arm get real tired real quick. And that's what they have now. I didn't buy it right away because I was like, are they going to make more stamps for it? Because it's an investment. It was $30 for the die, but they do now have 2 sets of stamps for it. And so that should cover me for quite a while. Now you can see them, they're not as tiny as they look on the front. So they'll show up on your card, and they had lots of beautiful samples with them in it. And then because I spend enough money, I picked this as my freebie. And it is Sing of the Season. And because things have been moved around quite a bit, I'm not going to be able to tell you in order, but I got this from Techniques Junkies, because I played with them a lot. I said the first thing I bought was from Tailored Expression. It really wasn't. It was Stampers Anonymous, since they run it. Before the show started, they had this half-off booth that they were selling items, and I got this one, which is called Homemade Art, and I paid $5. I'm sure it's old, but I don't care. And Adina Wakely, and I paid $7 for it. When we got that beautiful bag, it had a free stencil in it from Wendy Becky for me. Everybody's bag was different, and I got this Tim Holtz stamp that was free. So to me, the bag and this and that makes the cost of Friday night not bad. Friday night was like $25. So then I also went to Heartfelt Creations, and in the first hour, if you spent $30, you got a free stamp. And this was what I went there to get. And so then I had to buy this butterfly that I saw people who went to Stamp and Scrap Expo. I did not go, but I saw their hauls, and they got this stamp and die set. Cut it out of vellum, and it's going to be really beautiful. Karen Berniston was there demoing at the booth, and if I had not seen her, I could have saved myself a lot of money. Okay? Because she was demoing this thing of beauty. It pops up, and you got all these little pictures on the inside, or places for pictures. And pictures aren't in this sample here, but the sample that she had live had actual faces of people instead of the cute and cuddly little animals, and she was giving detailed instructions about how to do it. I don't yet know if this is on her YouTube, but I know it will be eventually, and then I'll be able to work it. Okay, so to go, while I was there, I spent enough money at her booth that I got this free. And I hope it's not one I already have, because I didn't really go and check. Which, really defeats the purpose of having a spreadsheet. So I'm really hoping that I didn't get that one. So, I got these, because I want to do a lamb thing. Birthday, because I'm not big on the pictures for that pop-up die. So I'm going to do things like this on the inside. And then there also can go in here. These came from Paper Cuts. And there was a really beautiful card that one of my friends took in the class. I want to say Rena. Hi Rena, hi Bonnie, hi Vicky, hi Mary, hi Valencia. And Pat Hobson and Marie. Those are the people I saw. Marilyn and Dorvita and Patsy and Yolanda. I could keep going. I'm going to miss somebody. I'm sorry, but I got to see all my old friends. So these two layer together and give you a little cutout in the window. And so you cut these on the card front. And then you stick things behind them. Right, double duty. Okay. This was also at the half off store. So half off of $5 basically, and so I got this one. A lovely card that I did not do the make and take on Friday night, but I did buy the die on Friday night, because Friday night I didn't want to sit and do make and takes because I wanted to maximize my shopping time. So this is a Simon Says stamp. die. So that was some of what I bought Friday night. The other is a big thing. I want to put these in a bag and get them out of the way. So I got another bag here that I'm just going to drop these down into so I don't make a large mess here. An even bigger mess. So, yep, so now I believe, well, this was also Friday night, and this is Rubbernecker. I thought this was a beautiful card front. You could make really pretty Christmas cards. And it's a 2-piece stamp. So you get the tree line and then you get the dots in the sky. Watercolor splatter, because sometimes I don't actually want a splatter, but I want the look of it. And I got Tay without glasses. It's my husband is bald. And Ellen. She's pretty. And a splatter background, because again, I like the look of splatter, but I don't always want to splatter. And one of these was free. She was free. And then from the Taylor Expressions booth, I got my hands finally on some pixie spray. And if you don't know what pixie spray is, it is for stencils, and you spray it on the back. You only have to wait a minute for it to dry, and then your stencil is usable. Then I went to Creative Vision. I have managed to avoid them, for many years, because I saw them first probably in Akron 3 or 4 years ago, and I avoided them. But because it's foiling, and I own a laser, so I figured I could print my own foiling things. But I bit the bullet this time. These are cute. There's 32 of them in there. They're already on good paper. It's printed. I don't have to worry about it. I don't have to spend my toner on it. It was worth it to me. And there's 32 in here. But I bought their foiling kit. And so, for a certain amount of money, you got the foiling starter kit and a laminator. And that's what I did. So you get these 8 sheets of these foil. They're bigger. This is just like the cover sheet. And then you get all of these foils, and they are 25 feet long. So Blackout, Blade, Penny, Pirate's Chest, Fool's Gold, and Crystal Ballroom. They had a set that was a lot of this. They had a set that was primary. And they were touting this year, I'm not so sure about it. Anyway, it's the foilable duster, and you rub it over the paper, and then you do the foiling process. And this is supposed to remove any stray marks off of the paper. So I bought that, and this laminator. So, Swing Line Inspire Plus 9-inch laminator. 4-minute warm-up time. Mine takes a lot longer, the old one that I have by Cricut, and so I bought me this anyway because I wanted it. And I really wanted all the rolls of foil, and I think the rolls of foil individually were like $14. And so there was a savings here by doing it this way. But that wasn't all that I got from their booth. I think their booth was the biggest purchase of the night. And then I got some of this cardstock. They had a piece of the cardstock out. Did you need something, honey? Okay, so they had a piece of this cardstock out, and you could touch it. It is Doris's premium cardstock, 40 sheets of, I think, 4 each of the individual colors. It does not shed glitter. It also doesn't have that plasticky backing, so it die cuts beautifully. So I bought a thing of that. It was $20, and now I kind of wished I hadn't. But anyway, I went back Saturday because I was going to get another one because I like to embrace the spirit of multiplication, apparently. Because glitter paper that really looks like glitter but doesn't shed like glitter is hard to find for me. So I was going to buy another pack, but it had gone up to $25. Well, I got home today and looked up, and Doris on Amazon for this package is $12. So, the vendors got to make booth money. And then the last thing I got was some more of the foil. And this one is in the primary type colors. Here's what they call them. But they're smaller. So instead of being the 6-inch long ones, I don't know if you can see that still. Let me see if I do. Yeah, there's the long one. And then these are like half of that. But they will fit on some of these because you just turn it that way. They were trying to say, oh, it only fits on the little. Well, these will fit on all those sentiments I bought. Found me some purple tape. I found this also at the Tailored Expressions booth. I've been wanting the smaller one, and I found it. This was at Technique Junkies. Sassy since birth. Truly, my daughter has been sassy since birth, and my granddaughter is also, even though she's only 4. And then these 2 beautiful girly stencils. And I believe that was everything from Friday night. So then I always go back because, hey, I paid for 2 tickets. So I go back on Saturday. And part of Saturday is seeing more old friends and also more shopping. So this is the Saturday haul. Well, Saturday we got to see Tim Holtz. He was there a lot thinner than he has been. I understand he's been ill, and I wish him well, but he still put on an excellent show. He did, for the demo that I sat down right in front of him and watched was, he did inks. And I did learn some things about the distress and the distress oxides that I did not know before. Can't share them with you because, they've gone out of my head. But I will acknowledge that when he was actually teaching it, I was like, oh, okay. I did not know. But now I do. And he was also, demoing that glitter duster thing. That I thought, yeah, it is right here. You're gonna see my hand. I apologize. A glitter duster, of which I have 2, and have never. You see, there's no glitter in it, but I bought glitter today because he took his Distress Resist spray, and he did that. He sprayed that on one of his ephemera packs, a piece from his ephemera pack, and then dusted it with this, and it was just like microfine and perfect. So definitely, he sold me. I decided I'm really going to like making those earrings, so I bought 2 more from Tailored Expressions. And of course, while I was there, I saw this. Creating color background. I bought that. I bought these from Our Daily Bread. Cheap, cheap, cheap. For $4. Yes, that's what we're talking about. $4. And then $2 for that die set. And $2 for this mini bow. And it is mini, which will be cute. And so then I also, while I was at Tailored Expressions, bought these. They're tiny, and they just paintbrushes. And it was a beautiful card. And that's what sold me. So that, here's what I also got from Simon Says Stamp. This one, because that's what they were demoing. And I did sit down on Saturday and make the card. And isn't that a beautiful, beautiful card? So I will be making more of those. Here's some more that I got from Simon Says Stamp, because I want to make the card like I saw it. 2 packs of these. Yes, I have sequins, but these are those flat ones. And this mix right here is what we used on the card, so I want to make it. And then I went to Stampers Anonymous because I'm building, Crafty Companions. You guys have to look that up on YouTube. Crafty Companion by Genevieve. This is a drawer out of the Crafty Companion. And I thought those little brads would be useful in putting the handles on when I make more. Put that drawer back in here. So I have little brads. These go on the ends of mini books. More little brads. These are also a brad, but it's a brad with a hook. So you can string things off the edge of the mini book. Spirit of Multiplication. Little mini feet for things. This is also part of the Crafty Companion and has feet. And I just wanted some different feet. So there we go. I'm not going to swap those out, but when I make more. And Spirit of Multiplication. So that was our daily bread. And Stampers Anonymous. This is a Wendy Becky stamp set that I thought was really, really pretty. And some stickers, clipping stickers from Tim Holtz. Thought those were really nice. There's 4 sheets in there. And then I loved these when I got them earlier this year, so I got another pack. And now they come in colors. And so I got 2 of those. I'll have 2 and plenty to use. Tim had a sample with the alcohol inks on here, and it looked like the pearls were in there, and they were not. It's just the plain alcohol inks. Looks shiny and sparkly over this paper, so I got a pack of that to try. I got a pack of this mixed media heavy cardstock because ink does something different on it. He did demo that. It does something different on it. He had this and watercolor paper, and oh yeah, this will release, like say you go direct to paper with your Distress ink pad, this will release with the water brush and not leave the square. Whereas the watercolor, which is designed to hold watercolor, grabbed onto the square and you couldn't get rid of it. This was the paper that Simon Says Stamp used at their demo. It has a coating on it of some sort. It felt good. It felt good in my hand, so I wanted some. And one of our friends, Teresa, found a sympathy. I'm trying to find it. Why is it not in here? Yes, it is. A sympathy card and stamp set at Inky Antiques. And the tide recedes and leaves behind bright seashells in the sand. Sun goes down, but gentle warmth still lingers in the land. The music stops, and yet it echoes on in sweet refrains. For every joy that passes, something beautiful remains. And then it, may your memories comfort you. So I had to have that because I thought that was wonderful. But I also had actually on my list big bold borders. I hope it wasn't on my list from last year. It didn't come off, but at any rate, I wanted it. And then I saw this one. You're cooler than me, and I like that. If you need me, I'm here for you. And you have this checklist of things that you can do for a girlfriend. I don't think I've ever bought anything from Purple Daisy Designs because usually it's too country for my liking. I'll say that. Their designs, but this one is a die that cuts a real fine border. Oh yeah, there it is on the back. But you could do it that way, you could do it this way, you could do it that way, and you could do it this way. And it all works. So very versatile. I'm probably going to wish they had several more. I'm probably going to wish I had gotten those, but I didn't. And then also at Tailored Expression were these things to spread texture paste with. You get 2 in a package. And they're really big, so they'll cover a lot of the stencil. And I just wanted them. Did I have something else that would cover a lot of the stencil? Probably yes. I'm so sure that I did, but I wanted it, so I bought it. At Gina Marie Designs, I just love these really glittery. They're not, the camera's not doing them justice, but they are sparkling. Well, that one, there you go, to beat the band. They're all sparkling like that. And then I got some deers because I love deers. And they also will go in those 3 windows, right? Right. The 3 window die oval. And I hadn't been following along, but Tim has released some new stencils as usual. I didn't have these. I think I'm missing like, this is 43. I think I had stopped at 40. I didn't like 41 or 42, so I didn't buy them. First I would have. And then these are the bigger ones of those. I got Diane Reevely's Crown of Thorns. Got Sizzix Thinlits. Because my daughter's in optical. And so the little glass, she's also in New Orleans. So both of those work. I think that's all that's in that bag. And we're getting to the end. We really are. I have a few colors. Well, I can do this. I bought these because I want to leave these in my go bag and leave my other ones on my desk. So I bought the Distress Archival because I will probably never distress anything with Distress ink anymore. Like the edges of, say, a mini book. Distress the edges, you know. That's what I'm talking about. I'm not going to, because Distress is always reactive, whereas Archival, once it's dry, it's dry. So I'll be using these. So I love, thanks Tim for putting the browns and the black all in one. And I bought reinkers for those, so I won't pull those out. But I did buy VersaFine Clair in colors because I'm told it blends really, really well. I bought the black and the brown and the gray a long time ago because that's mainly the colors I like to stamp in. But now we're talking about blending. And I think every vendor had their version of these at the show. Everybody. And what I did see, and I had seen before, is they had those in a stand. Nobody had the round stand like Tailored Expressions, and even she didn't because she was sold out. I think even online she's sold out. But, you know that show, that store that shall not be named, that's, you know, over across many oceans. Yeah, you know the store I'm talking about. You can get the stand for it. And I will say that some people had these at a better price than the picket fence at the show. But Well, my camera cut off before I could say the greeting, so this is going to look a little different because I didn't notice that I had put things away. So as always, I leave you in the hands of the Creator, and I hope you get to attend an event like this and get all the goodies that you would like to have like I did. So thank you for watching, and if you would subscribe or like my video, I'd appreciate that too. Wow, I actually remembered to do it. Thank you. Bye.